All right, my sweet, beautiful students, we are going to talk about verbs. We talked about those all school year, but I wanted to review them with you. And to review, verbs are action words or doing words. They're words that you use when you need to express an action that you or somebody else is doing. For example, I am wearing a headband. Wearing a headband. Wearing would be my verb. All right, let's look at these verbs. We've got take. Let's take a nap. Take. That is an action word. Walk. Go walk the dog. Walk. Open. Please open the jar. Open. On the other side here, we've got fly. We will fly home. Ask. Ask your mom. Ask. Give. Give me a toy. Give. Give is your verb. So that should help you out a little bit with some verbs. Now I'm going to read you a story. This story is called Bear Snores On by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. I wonder what the verb is in this title. Bear Snores On. If you guess snores, you are correct. All right, let's open this book and see what kind of magic we can find. I might get a new author. In a cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter sleeps a great brown bear. I love rhyming books. Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. Woo. An itty-bitty mouse pitter-patter tiptoe creep crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. Woo! That's the best snore I have, kids. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" and a hare pops in. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips wee slurps, Hare burps big burps. Excuse him, but the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, sniffs, snuffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums, perhaps we can share." "I brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down and dig in." And they nibble and they munch with a chew chomp crunch, but the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor, then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. They're going to have a party. Mole mutters, "What a night!" "What a storm!" twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they twitter, they chat and they chitter, but bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, Mouse seasons stew, then a small pepper fleck makes the bear achoo! He blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. And then the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. You snuck in my lair and you've all had fun. But me, I was sleeping and I have had none. And he whimpers and he moans, he wails and he groans, and the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, don't fret, don't fuss, look see. We can pop more corn, we can brew more tea. Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight, then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep, but his friends snore on. I hope you've enjoyed this book. I wanted to ask you a question on one of the pages, if you could tell me. The words chew, chomp, crunch. What kind of words are those? You think about it. Bye for now.